Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the fourth session of Sports Tonight for the week. Promises to be an exciting one, and of course promises to be revealing and very insightful as well. I should start by saying a very big thank you to you for joining us. It's a very difficult time now to track or follow any sports program, any football program, because maybe this is just about the lowest that it can be in terms of national team performance for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But we can pick a few positives from the girls that are doing well in Namibia. The girls are on the verge of picking a semi-final ticket at the African Women's Championship taking place in Namibia. So we will, of course, on the program tonight, talk extensively about the girls. We will also talk about the guys, the Super Eagles. How do we bounce back to winning ways? Looks like it's a long time we won a game, and we really need to get back as quickly as we can. We'll be doing a lot of that on the program tonight, setting the tone for what should happen in the days ahead. So thank you once again for joining us on Sports Tonight this Monday. My name is Onye Ibitoye. Yemi Adebayo is going to be my partner on the program tonight. Tunde Koiki has failed to show up. Toby Adepoju has failed to show up. You know the reason why? They don't want calls. They don't want to talk about the Eagles. Those guys have stayed away. But Yemi is faithful. And somebody said it's because Yemi is used to it. Yemi is an Arsenal fan. But Yemi...
you have to bring that in.
I don't know. But good to have you on Sports Tonight, Yemi.
Always a pleasure.
A lot to talk about, really, on the program tonight. Falcons, Super Eagles, a review of the Globe Premier League, and of course, table tennis and tennis will also feature very prominently. But let me just get your opening thoughts very quickly. It was a weekend of mixed feeling. The girls doing well, the guys breaking our hearts.
Well, we had it coming. It was always going to get to this. And maybe because we won the Nations Cup last year, all of us suddenly forgot the problems. The problems were always there. Some victories on the road made us forget. And it's a rude awakening. And we are on the verge of not qualifying for the Nations Cup. It doesn't really come as a shock for me. The handwriting was on the wall. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to turn things around. But it does leave a sore taste in your mouth if, you play at home, you lose. You play away, you lose. Especially to teams you should be beating. You close your eyes and beat. It's a sign for worry. And the two previous coaches of the Super Eagles, the problem I've always had is when we play teams we should be beaten. That's where the problem is. When we play teams that are slightly better than us, we find a way of locking things up that even if they beat us, people will say, okay, they tried. But when it comes to playing against teams, we should be given a knockouts and uppercuts. You just find out that they know how to get those results against us. And that's where my worry is, when you don't have that killer instinct, when on the day you play poorly. Because, for instance, if we had gotten a goal or two, nobody will remember how poorly we played. And that's what really matters. On the day you don't play well, are you still able
to get the result? And that's a problem now. Okay. Let's bring you into it, because tonight we will not be doing too much talking from this side. Tonight we will depend heavily on you, and we'll be speaking to a lot of people on the program tonight. So we won't do all the talking from this side. We will just read your reactions, your feedback, and that's how you can get across to us via feedback, Facebook, Twitter. It's all on your screen. Let's hear from you. Give us your own opinion to this issue. The Eagles, the Falcons, what's the way out? What's the future? Sustainable development. Talk to us and give us your own feelings about all of these issues. We will read your comments real time, but just go on, take advantage of those platforms on your screen, and let us do this show together. But you know what we're going to do tonight? We're going to start with the good, and the good is Namibia. The good is the Super Falcons making us proud. We'll start with that, and then later on, maybe when you've seen the good, it will help you soften up a little bit when we come to the bad. That's when we talk about the Super Eagles. But let's start off with the good, as I said, and take you to Windhoek, venue of the African Women's Championship 2014 in Namibia, the Super Falcons didn't have the best of preparations, were mostly playing against boys. The other teams were better prepared. But these girls, once the job started on the pitch, they delivered. So let's bring you highlights of how the Falcons got off to a winning start at the African Women's Championship. We will return, talk about the girls. Hopefully, we should be linking you up with Namibia. Somebody will be waiting to join us on the line on Sports Tonight to talk to us about the Falcons and what we should expect tomorrow when they return to the pitch. But let's start off with those highlights. Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire.
It's an international player that might help the team that is in trouble. And now this is Okobi in the box, a lovely play. Cut back inside and it's a third. And it's Paranosi. Doesn't she deserve that? She has been very, very busy in front of goal. And she finally got the third. Great work once again from Okobi, like she did with the first goal. Take the ball by the horn, beats 2-3 defenders and cut the ball inside. And Paranosi was on standby to finish it off. Nigeria 3, Ivory Coast 1. Confirmation of the scoreline there. Nigeria 3, and there's a chance here for Ivory Coast. Yeah, they're backing it. They're backing it, and it's Christian Yebel. She scored a second for Ivory Coast. I was talking about a miracle, and maybe there is miracles to happen here at the Sam Neoma Stadium. Really poor defending from Nigeria, and she take advantage. Cool finishing in the end from Yebel Christian. So Ivory Coast back in the game, and it's game on again. Now, look at the pace there from Shola. Cut back inside, it's a big chance, and it's 4! And it's Paranosi once again. Lovely play by Nigeria. And it's that girl, Shola. Look at the pace, look at the focus. She knew that Paranosi, it's there. And Paranosi getting her brace for Nigeria. And it's game done and dusted for the Super Falcons here. Goalkeeper very disappointed, Diamale.
Yeah, the girls making us proud, making us happy. Paranosi with 2 of the goals, Esther Sunday with 1 of the goals, and an own goal, 4 for Nigeria. But then you will look at the way we considered 2 goals and feel that we should be doing better. But I'm told, Yemi, before we'll talk about this, let's go quickly to Namibia. I'm told that Onye joins us from Windhoek, Namibia. He's online to us. Onye, you know we've always teased him that he believes so much in these girls. And the girls are delivering. Onye, thank you for joining us on Sports Tonight. Your girls, obviously, are delivering. I'm sure that makes you very, very happy.
Well, thank you very much, Tony. How is everybody in Nigeria?
Well, we are trying to cope. The girls are doing well, but the boys are not making us very happy.
Yes. That's the story. The girls are doing well. You know, obviously with little support, and they've been able to, get the 4-2 victory, like you rightly said. It was a tough game, Tony. The Ivorians did very well. Very physical, very skillful, particularly they are number 10. But the Falcons, obviously, the class ahead. Players like Paranosi and Azura Peshwal are combining beautifully to get victory for Nigeria in the second half.
But you highlighted it. I mean, all the time you were on the show, you highlighted it that these girls were not getting the best of preparations. Probably they were the last team to even get to Namibia, because they got there, I think, Wednesday night or Thursday morning. And then, first game, taking out giant killers, Cote d'Ivoire, and knocked out defending champions Equatorial Guinea. How exactly did they do it when you spoke to Coach Edwin Okon? What was the secret?
Well, the coach rightly admitted that no team that came to Namibia is a small team. And the Ivorians really showed that, the elimination of the defending champions, Equatorial Guinea, was not a fluke with the way they played, especially from the flanks that gave the Falcons a lot of problems. So I think the coach had to, what he did in the second half, in the first half, Oshoala was playing behind Onye, and it didn't work. But in the second half, Oshoala was moved wide. I know she has a lot of pace. That was how Nigeria got the 2 goals. So